change. Alright, bottles on me, long as someone drink it. Never drop the ball, fuck it, y'all thinking. Making sure to...
Gang! So then we've got something interesting. So, some big lady says something crazy. And she regrets it. But let's get straight to it. I'm actually quite interested. Let's see how the audience feels. Let's get a little bit political, but not too crazy. We're trying to have fun as well. Remember, ring the notification bell, subscribe. Damn, I only have 100 subscribers. Get me the bag. I'm trying to get the bag. Let's get straight to it.
Would you compete for a man?
No.
So this is about competing for a
not.
guy.
No.
Why?
Why should I? Why shouldn't he compete for me? Why am I
Ooh,
competing
queen.
against another girl? If I'm not good enough, then he doesn't deserve me.
Ooh.
If he's comparing me against another woman, saying, oh, you know, her qualities and traits might
Queen.
be better, why? Like, if I'm not good enough, then you don't deserve
No
me.
Sims in the
You
chat.
don't think that you compare him to other men?
Ooh.
Yeah, but then I'm not asking him to compete. As in, if the man is in the lineup, he would be that man that I would then go and see. Like, women
What?
don't have side men or whatever. So
What? No,
What did
that's
you
not
say?
true.
What?
That's not true.
What did you say?
That's
we
cap.
definitely have
What
size.
did you
That's
just
cap.
We definitely do.
Every person has size. Look at the big girl on the left.
Wow. You have go around
Crazy,
the corner
bro.
guys as well. Like
Crazy.
long line
Women
round the
don't
corner,
have
guys.
side
So
men.
somebody-
Jesus. So how does
Somebody's
a
gonna
5
be
foot dude
funny.
compete with a
She's
6 foot
saying
dude?
guys gotta
But
be
they don't.
competing with her.
there's no competition. As in, if I was looking, I wouldn't look at the 5 foot dude. I would look at the 6 foot dude.
Do you think that the 6 foot dude is looking at you?
Well, you just know.
How?
How? Nah, that's facts.
But
How
you
would
don't,
you
you
know?
don't think, okay, so if it's a guy that you're attracted to, like how you don't meet guys that you're really into often, right?
Yes,
Like
correct.
it's probably rare for you where you find a guy that you're really, really into.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So you find him, and if you're really, really into him,
Rate her in the
other women are
comments,
probably
guys.
really,
Put
really
a
into
rating
him,
in the
right?
comments. Out of 10.
That's how it
Out of
goes,
10. What do you
right?
think the middle goes?
So it's like if he's talking to 5 girls and they're let's say within a point pretty, right? They're all like
Baddies
within a
only.
point.
In the,
How does
don't
he
waste your
pick?
time. Baddies only in the DM.
Picks the best one.
Okay, so how would you show if you're applying for a job? Like, wouldn't you compete for that job and get the right
Facts.
skills for
Facts.
I
Skills.
would. I think compete
You
is
know
the
what
wrong
skills you
word,
need.
though. I wouldn't.
Relationships are not a job.
Yeah.
What?
It's not
You
the
don't think-
same as
Don't you think?
applying
Bro.
for a
Don't you
job.
think men are competing
Com-
for the women that we want?
Rate the girl
no
on the left.
way.
No, you're not.
We don't
Because
compete.
from what you've said, you think that
Big girl needs to
women
relax.
just come to you and you've got the
They
pick
do.
of the litter.
And that
so
yous
then
are
why
the
would you
prize.
be competing?
For me, but I'm an exception to the rule
Okay.
because I already know that there's like the dude just said, there's a small percentage of men that are smashing everything.
Facts, bro.
It's
tough out here, man, you know?
90% of
DMs are
dudes
dead.
that are
Tough.
at work every day that are completely invisible. So when I hear people say certain things, I'm like, you've never heard of a nerd having more than one baby mother.
Man, why is he
It's a dude that's
speaking
in jail
about us?
serving 20 years.
Are they
That's
speaking
got
about us
5
like
baby
regular
mums.
people?
Why? Because women like the same
Tough.
dude. So that same 6 foot guy that's in the room.
Comment
that
down
you're
if you're
saying
6
that
foot.
you
If you're
wouldn't
6 foot,
compete for.
comment down.
Maybe you might
Hey,
not compete with your
facts.
friends, but if it's random girls in there,
I'm not.
you're gonna
It's
compete
tough.
and you're gonna do what women do, which is try and be in his line of sight. You know how to compete.
I think compete is the wrong word, though.
Right.
You would just be yourself, like,
She's
and
capping
you know what
hard.
you bring to the table.
She's
Like,
capping.
I know that when I meet a guy, I know
All I see
exactly
is a
what
whole
I'm
lot of
bringing to
cap.
the
So
table.
do you lot not think that eyelashes, eyebrows,
That's
and
competing.
fake
That is
tan,
competing.
and hair colours and hair lengths and all these things, do you not think, and your net, all of these things are competing?
These are definitely competing.
Man,
No
them boys
way.
quiet.
So
Let's
why are the
just
girls spending
quiet
money on
down.
their lips if they're not
Them boys
competing?
look
What's
fresh, bro.
what's it for?
Yourself.
Because it's
For what?
Makes you feel
Fashion.
good.
yeah.
Feel
We're
better.
not doing it for
Looks
guys.
good. Makes
Feel
you
better than
good.
dick.
I do it for myself.
No.
All right. So it's for us.
You don't try to look good for men. You don't try to like.
Why
'cause
are they
if I'm going
lying?
out somewhere and I know there's going to be
I try to
attractive
look good
guys
for
there, I'm
girls.
going
I
to try to
don't-
look better.
But
Like it's I
I'm
dress like
dressed the same whether I'm single or in a
Lies.
relationship. So if I'm in a relationship,
Lies.
I'll still
Look at
dress
her,
up
bro.
and do my
What
hair.
relationships
And
have you been?
that's because I want to be put together.
Mm-hmm.
It's not for guys to move to me.
I agree.
I don't agree with that. Because as soon as you get in a relationship with a girl, it goes from supermodel to
Regular.
headscarf,
Not for me.
tracksuits.
Not for me. When you meet me, you who I am.
Why do
I
girls
don't,
do
I
that?
don't do
I'm
the
different.
extra things.
You've never tried to
different.
dress up for a
That's
date?
cap, bro.
Like you're going on a date with a guy and you want to impress him, you want to look good?
Of course.
I just dress, but I dress how I would dress. I don't think
Bro,
extra.
you don't have to
outside
be
of how I would
different.
think.
Nobody,
Like, if
nobody's
you're going out
hating
with
on you
girls,
being
if
like
anywhere.
normal.
Yeah.
This is
The
why.
same
This
way
doesn't make
I
sense.
get up
I'm
in
in
the
on the right
morning
position.
and I want to be presentable for work. I'm not trying to attract guys when I go to work.
Stop
Do
capping.
you know
what?
what are you changing your appearance for? Why tan to 3-4 different shades darker? For what? Are you
But
trying to rank?
that's an individual thing, isn't
No, it's
it?
not.
No, but I'm just
bro.
asking. What is so? If it's not a competition, why are we trying to get up in a ladder of something? I'm
It's a
just asking a
competition,
general
yeah.
question.
I think
It-
I think compete is actually the right word because
There is not a
in order to get anywhere in life,
Gotta
you need to go
Your
go
job,
up against somebody to
bro,
get what
family
you want.
rankings.
So if it's something that you actually want, why would you not?
Getting a girl is competing pretty much.
There's
Going
loads
on
of things
holiday,
in
you
your,
gotta
in your
compete
mind. There's
for the
loads of
ticket.
things that you do
Something like you gotta be
to
going to a
and-
concert. You gotta
go for what
compete
you
to get
want.
the
So
ticket.
whether that
You gotta
is
get in line.
from a
Everything
woman's
to do in life
perspective,
is
whether that is
competition.
putting on
Sports-
the
sports
right
is
even
taking-
perfume or the right lipstick or the right because you know that right. Listen, I'm gonna do my best.
You're a
'cause
girl. Comment down
this
how you
guy
feel
right
about
here,
it.
I want this guy. Do you know what I mean?
Because girls
So that
and
is
boys
it's a
all
competition because you're
That's
trying
a
to beat
fact.
all the other girls out there because there's going to be loads of you're competing with the guys with the
I just find it
with the
bizarre
girls that
these
are
girls
around the guy
wouldn't
that you want.
admit
I mean, I just
that
think
you know what I mean?
like
they
pretty is
compete.
common. And so I feel like you have to have something that makes yourself
Pretty is
stand out
common?
to a guy.
Where?
Fishing.
Yeah, and
Please,
so it's
please
like,
tell me the
if
location. I'm in
if
Australia.
I'm seeing
Nobody.
a guy and I find out his
It's
favorite
tough.
meal, I'm gonna learn how to cook it because I want him to talk to me and give me attention rather than the other girls.
That is competing.
That's
Yeah,
game.
yeah,
That's
no,
game.
that's what I'm saying.
That's
I don't
com-
do that.
What?
That's game.
You
right
don't
there.
do.
You don't do that?
That's not
No.
game because this is what I was saying earlier.
why
Modern
wouldn't you do
women
that?
don't have game.
Why
They
wouldn't
do
you do
not
that?
have game.
Like, don't,
Why
Like
would I do what?
if you like someone,
Like,
like you meet someone.
No,
you
what
like,
I'm saying is, if I'm with someone, if I'm cooking for someone,
If,
I'm already
bro.
with them. I'm not competing with other girls that they're talking to.
You see, but
It's
that's where you go wrong because
before his
It's
work.
not
Sheila,
where I go wrong.
please
because
ask her if she has a boyfriend
I've
right now.
had relationships, so I don't
Had.
have to compete for
Cap.
relationships. If a guy comes to me and wants to be with me, then we're together.
I
don't
think-
have
I
to-
think-
I've not,
I think
I
not-
have not had experiences where I have to going out and I'm seeing someone and I'm like, he's good looking and there's loads of girls that like him, so I need to do extra things to get him.
Nah,
Yes.
no one is
You
down
don't
that
do that.
stuff.
okay,
I
maybe
don't
not
believe
you,
that.
but I think that is exactly where a lot of women go wrong
Absolutely.
because they don't even when they jump into a relationship, they stop competing.
That's crazy.
Like, I don't
yeah,
know why
They
women-
why
stop
do you think
when,
niggas is
when
cheating?
normally if it's a
Actually,
guy if
that's
they
crazy.
jump into a relationship, then
the word
they're
competing.
gonna try and how they compete for you is to make themselves better, follow their purpose, you know, build up their status, build up their money. Do you know what I mean? That's how they compete for you and maybe others, whatever. But if a woman's not gonna do not they don't need to do the same. But if they're not gonna try and compete even when in a relationship, and that's
Yeah, but
that's
No,
where
compete
that's
with
where
who?
it starts going.
Compete with who?
Everybody else
Compete
that's
with
out
everyone
there.
else that's
Wait, so-
around.
so
That's around.
When you guys were,
No, but
when
it's
you-
the word compete.
Nah,
Like,
but
I'm not
it's
saying that I
competing.
don't do things for my partner.
Mhm.
Yeah, or
Bro,
I
what
don't
is
say
she
that.
on
I'm
about?
just not I'm not in my head going, I need to cook him dinner because someone else
Same.
will. I
Nah,
need to
but-
dress
Same.
nice because someone else is.
Can I-
I know.
Can I ask you a question?
It's not about someone else. It's just like.
Also,
you
yeah,
don't-
so
you don't-
right for this
you don't want
guy,
a guy that's
why
worth,
is
you
she-
don't
listen
wait.
to
You
someone-
don't want a guy
I
that's
think they
worth
named
competing
her name's
for.
Pearl.
That's what I was
Like I don't want a guy that
But
no
if
one else
you're-
wants. Like,
But if you're competing, there has to be other people involved.
but
Every time you walk outside,
There is.
there is.
At
Competition
your
is
man's
left,
job,
right, straight,
there's gonna be
down.
Well, I
4 or
don't-
5
That's a
girls
bar.
that are like,
I
they know full well he's in a relationship, but they will take him.
and I'm aware of that.
They'll
but
take
that
him.
doesn't
That's cold
bother me.
competition.
All right, but you check
doesn't bother
check
me.
check this though. Like
I'm just gonna do what I can do for my
it's
partner.
more nuanced than that though. Like you're competing in a sense
And
where you
clean
look
ass
after him
beard,
and you
bro.
make sure he's good. But if you started to neglect him and you didn't do all the things that you do, then he might start looking elsewhere.
Yeah, but what
And
does
It's
the
the
other
man
word
people-
do
compete.
for,
It's the
do
word
for
I think
compete?
the word compete's triggering you too much to actually like understand.
it's just
probably.
it's yeah.
when a man
She
and
is triggered,
woman get in
though.
a relationship
Definitely is triggered.
and everyone's talking about what the woman should do to keep the man, but what is the man gonna do
It
to
goes
keep
two
the woman?
Three
ways.
P's.
It goes
Do
both
you
ways,
do you
obviously.
Provide.
do you guys usually pay for dates?
No.
Equal split.
Sometimes.
Are you split
On the
it?
first date, I would say the man should
On
pay,
the
but after that
first!
we can go half
Oh,
and split the bill.
that don't even
I'm
make
happy to do
sense.
that.
Do you expect a man, if you were attacked and you were with him, do you expect him to protect you? Or would you
Yeah.
just say, oh, you deal with this on your own, you got it?
She got a black belt. So don't.
Black belt. She's
She
getting
got a
this
black
shit.
belt.
That's a
Don't
bit
play
different.
it.
Yeah. If you were with a guy and he's like, you know, you got a black belt, you got it. How would
He's
you-
gonna be
how
like,
would
you got this. You got this.
Yeah.
Is he
would
getting
you-
some
Hey,
off
big
it?
girl might
how would
eat
you
him, but
respond?
she's
Would
a
you wanna stay with
munch.
him?
No.
No, right?
Why not?
Well, because
Because
that's
men
not,
provide protection. That's why.
that's right.
Protection, provision, and profession.
But he also needs to maintain lots
Protection,
of things as well
provision,
as a woman does
profession.
when they get into a relationship.
No, women don't
We're
have to be
pushing
happy when
B.
you get in a relationship.
Sorry.
That's why you get
They
into
do.
relationships.
They do.
No, you don't. What do you actually have to physically do other than keep my needs satisfied in a relationship? Let's cut
Damn.
away what you're
Is he
doing actually in
speaking
your own life. So
facts?
let's draw two circles, and the two circles that interact. That is where a relationship's supposed to live. That's how you last in one. The other, the outsides of the circle are supposed to be in your own lives. Those little sections there, what are you supposed to be? What are you doing?
Damn.
In my own
Is he
circle.
speaking
No, not in your own
facts,
circle.
guys?
In the middle circle.
In the circle
You
that
rate
closest
what
with
he's
the person that
saying.
you're in with a relationship. That's the
Well,
small
you'll
space.
be cooking him dinner, I don't know, doing his washing, deciding dates and arranging
A
things
calendar?
and I don't know.
And would you want to pay for anything? You're expecting that you don't pay for nothing.
No.
The stuff that you pay for should be buying me gifts and buying the family gifts. That's the stuff that you should be paying for, right?
But you won't.
That's what you'd want your money to be spent on.
No, I
Bro,
think
she's
that a
getting
man and woman can go equal, as in if
Lying.
we're going on a date or
She's
we're
lying.
going
She's
out
not
to a
doing
restaurant
this
for
in a
dinner, it can be split in half. Why?
It can be. I can put on a
So I'm not
parachute.
expecting you
It
to
can, but it won't.
pay. Therefore, I think that I'm still doing my stuff. You can do your stuff. It's just not about protection. It's about lots of things.
Yeah, but we're not saying what you can do. I could put on a parachute
That's
and jump
facts.
off this
But
penthouse
you
right now. I
won't do
could
it.
do that, but that wouldn't make any sense. What would make sense is me getting an elevator. What makes sense is the man paying for it because you are in a relationship. That's why the first thing you said was cooking food. Your innate brain was to go straight to the kitchen. And if I was to say to you, go straight to the kitchen, you might kick me because you're a black belt. If I was to say it, but your DNA was like food, provision, home, because that is the natural order of things. Like, it's what man and woman supposed to do. We protect.
That's the first thing she thought of saying. Is this guy speaking facts? Nah. I pray my girl knows how to cook in the future. That's all I gotta say, man. That's tough. I could never. I can't cook. I'll die before I cook, bro. I'm bad at cooking. Damn, calm it down. Like, I don't like getting too political, but I like to have fun of it, making fun with it, and sort of learning new things, like, the world politics. But you don't want to get into it. You don't want to get too negative. You don't want to be like, oh, I hate girls. Oh, I hate man. It gets too much. Live your life. Comment down and, bruh, subscribe, buddy. Come on now. Ring notification bell. That's me.